Solana. So Solana is the crypto that is had probably the most development of the kind of cryptos that were around 4 or 5 years ago. It has had huge waves of like meme coins that have done very, very well in terms of market cap. We've seen just enormous excitement around the Solana ecosystem. And this year, probable that we're going to see a Solana ETF. Is that going to be the catalyst to send this way, way higher? We're going to have a look. Now, before I get into any of it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were cryptos that I thought would do very, very well, make a lot of money. And you can see what they were all worth when I recorded my videos. These are the highs these cryptos hit around about 16 months on. And these are what your profits would have been from $100 into these coins. If you'd have done that for every single one, you'd have made over 123 grand in that time. Now, you don't have 16 months to get things sorted. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you're sitting on cryptos you're not happy with, or you don't own any, have a look at copymycrypto.com. This is the site I run where I share every single coin I own with my members. And every day I go through those cryptos, where they're at, where the market's at. Whenever I find a crypto that I want to buy, or if I decide I want to sell one of the cryptos I own, I let my members know the price that I'm going to be doing it at. So they get in and out of coins same price as me, so they make the same profit, and they don't have any work to do. If you go onto my site, you'll see some of the profits my members have made. You'll see some of my past successes. These are public record. You can go onto the old videos on this channel. You can verify them all. And if after reading through the site, verifying everything, you like what you see and you want to hear more, you want to find out my perspective on the markets, you want to find out the coins I own, the ones that I think are going to be the big winners of the cycle, like I predicted with Phantom back in 2020, all you've got to do to find out about any of them is join up on the site. Now, Solana. So lots has been happening with Solana over the past few years. I mean, hell, in that bear cycle, it dropped to like below $20. Obviously, this was, in fact, it dropped to below $10. And this is obviously off the back of like what happened with Alameda and everything else, and FTX. Obviously, Alameda were big holders. But we saw huge surges in development. We saw meme coins breaking out. We saw just tons happening on Solana throughout that bear cycle. Development was through the roof. It is an open source project that banks on blockchain tech to basically improve DeFi solutions and everything else. The Solana Foundation is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland. It has very good throughput. It is designed to facilitate dApp creation, improve scalability by introducing what they call proof of history consensus, which is combined with proof of stake. So this hybrid consensus model allows Solana to enjoy interest from small-time traders, institutional traders, and Anatoly Yakovenko is the most important person behind Solana. And he's often seen, well, he's very, very active on Twitter, or X rather. And him and Greg Fitzgerald founded Solana Labs, and then they attracted several more colleagues from Qualcomm to join up with the team. Now, as I said, they introduced proof of history, which allows for greater scalability of the protocol, which in turn boosts usability. Just in their 2021 bull run, you saw Solana gain over 700% in a matter of a few months. They launched a bunch of NFT collections. I don't think they've done particularly well. And they aim to really be the Visa of crypto. That's kind of their aspirations. Throughput-wise, it is very good because they can do a theoretical throughput of, I think it's like 40,000 transactions per second or thereabouts. I can't remember off the top of my head now. But consistently, they're kind of doing in and around sort of 5,000 or so transactions per second. Like the usage on Solana is actually pretty good. Why has it done that? Right. So network transactions. So yeah, so transactions per second, 4,274. True transactions per second, about 970. So this excludes vote transactions, but you know, that's actually doing a lot better than a lot of active projects right now. And it's necessary because usage is incredible. I mean, the fact that Solana overtook Ethereum is nothing short of staggering. You know, it is very rare that you see, I don't think anyone thought Ethereum was going to be overtaken by anything. Certainly in terms of DeFi, like we start seeing DeFi usage so high on Solana that it overtook Ethereum, which was incredible, really, when you put it into context. I mean, you know, total transactions in the last 24 hours, just 7.8 million on Jupiter, 9 million on Radium. Pump, I mean, I know Pump Fund gets lost, but 9.4 million. Volume, huge volume. Last 24 hours, that's incredible. And they're expanding. So they're expanding the real world asset infrastructure. We see a lot of real world asset stuff at the moment. I'm still hesitant. I still think we're going to see real world assets enter into the crypto space. I think there is hesitation in terms of how that's going to work. I think there's a lot of logistical problems to introducing real world assets. Solana's price. So we're talking about ETFs now. Can SOL break 180 as ETF odds climb? I mean, I think it's inevitable SOL breaks 180. But Solana targets that as there is more ETF optimism, strong support levels, and rising perpetuals volume. So with the ETF buzz, with growing institutional interest and solid support around recent lows, the Solana price prediction is starting to shift more bullish. Solana eyes ETF boost as approval odds jump to 90%, and that's no joke. So Solana final decision will be like the 10th of October, so we've got a long way to go. But Grayscale, VanEck, 21 shares, Canary, Bitwise, and Franklin all applied for spot ETFs for Solana. The only one that's got more at this point is XRP. And that's the thing, like Solana's excitement is enormous. I mean, Raoul Pal has spoken on Solana a lot in the past year about his belief that this is going to climb to new highs. Could it get to $500? Very, very possible. I mean, let's be honest. Look, Solana this year has done pretty damn well. Pretty damn well. I mean, it went to a new all-time high literally just a couple of months ago. All-time high is $294. Now, I think realistically we are going to see a new high for Solana. I think realistically there is a very, very, very good case to be made for Solana getting anywhere from $500 to even $1,000. Now, $1,000, I'm not going to say is hugely likely because that would put it at $500 billion as a market cap, which is obviously enormous. And I'm not sure with Solana's ecosystem and everything else warrants that yet, but we don't know what this kind of bull cycle is going to be like. I mean, hell, Bitcoin could go to 200,000. There's a lot of people predicting it could hit way higher. I don't think that's going to be the case personally. But if we see that, with the huge emergence of development in Solana, with Solana actually having a very real case for running running the tokenization of real world assets and being probably the place to go because at the moment it's got some of the best throughput in crypto. We could see this. We could in theory see this. It would just depend how many real world assets get tokenized, how many end up on Solana. Like, that's a big, big thing. If we see trillions of dollars worth of real world assets being tokenized and put on Solana, well then Solana can justify $500 billion market cap at least. But that development's going to be really important. But yeah, I mean, I think ETFs, I think we're going to see them. I think there is a very good chance we see them in the next couple of months. I don't think we're necessarily going to see the traditional SEC waiting to the exact final deadline. I think there's going to be a push to get things done with the new administration that's in power in the US. And if that does happen, if we see a Solana ETF confirmed, let's say in a month and a half, 2 months, that could absolutely be the catalyst for Solana to go to new highs and maybe the whole market start really moving. Now, Solana have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of projects. Which Solana project do you think is not being spoken about enough? Which Solana project do you think is just outstanding and no one seems to know, or not enough people know? Let me know about that in the comments. Give me a list. I read the comments, and if you've got a crypto project on Solana that's just not getting spoken about, I want to hear about it, because I'll review it and have a look at it. So let me know in the comments. And guys, by the way, we're at very, very close to 90,000 subscribers. Help me get over that threshold. Just subscribe to the channel. It really helps. And like the video while you're at it, please. And guys, look, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the coins you own, or you don't own any cryptos, just get onto copymycrypto.com. Have a look through the site. It's the site I run where I share every single coin I own with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. My members get in and out of coins, same price as me, make the same profit, have no work to do. On my site, you'll see the profits my members have made. You'll see my past successes. These are public record. Verify them on this channel's history. But read through the site, verify it all, watch the videos. If you like what you see and you want to hear the coins that I'm in, the ones that are going to be the winners of this cycle, like I predicted with so many of these, all you have to do to find out about any of those coins is join up on the site, guys. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, folks, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.